Good morning, everyone. Let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We ask you to watch over this board and give us grace to make the decisions we need to make for the betterment of everyone in Union County and around. We ask you to watch over our troops, get them home safely. These things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stephanie, would you do the roll call, please?
Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Here.
Commissioner Pitts?
Here.
Commissioner Miller?
Here.
Commissioner Bierstadt? And Commissioner Gould?
Having the quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First item is approval of our minutes from regular meeting held on July 24th. Everybody had a chance to look at those. Any deletions or additions? Make a motion to accept.
I'll second.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Public comments. That'd be you, Lance. Or Jeff. Good.
Pay my taxes.
Okay, good boy, good boy. Committee reports.
Well, actually, we had our Southern Five regional planning meeting just prior to Tuesday evening, and there was a few things. We had a teleconference. We're in the middle of having our annual audit down there, so we did have a teleconference, and we will get the report. I can physically bring it in then, but anyway, we did approve it, and long story short, it's still in the black down there. And also, the building is still on track to be paid off at the end of the year down there. The way things are going right now, it'll be paid off hopefully. And then also, the city of Anna is in the middle of getting infrastructure applications in for a sewer update, as is Cobden. They're both getting both sewer update working on it, and one has a 1.2 million and the other one is a $1.5 million job. And so anyway, they're looking to improve their sewers. And our next meeting will be Tuesday, September 8th at 5:30 in Olin, Illinois. And that's update.
Very good, thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, I want to comment on animal control a little bit. Last Saturday, our animal control administrator and volunteers had a dog wash up here at the city hall here in Jonesboro, and it turned out really well. Even as hot as it was, we had a great turnout. They made quite a bit of money for such an activity. But I just want the county to know that, this is the first time in Union County history that we've ever had an administrator and volunteers to go out in the community in a positive way and do good things to take away the negativity animal control usually gets and put other good things to it. They didn't only give the dogs a bath, but they trimmed the nails, and if they wanted their dog chipped for identification, they was doing that there too. And she has more things in the pipeline. There's going to be some more dog washes and whatever else she's got going on. But I just want to put it out there that we got a great staff out there. Both the volunteers are outstanding. I mean, a bunch of great group of people. That's all I got to say about it.
Thank you, sir. Anything else? All right, building permits. I think we have a record number.
I think we have 8. Okay. The first one is parcel 053304160002. Where's that G2? It's either 02 or G2. It's a new single-family home, no subdivision, no floodplain, and recommend approval. Let me, hand them to you one more time. Number 2 is parcel number 08, dash 12, dash 05, dash 802. New single-family home, tiny home, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommended approval. Number 3 is parcel number 053504-199-3. This is 2 single-family homes, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommend approval.
It feels more like cabins.
Kind of. They're not cabins, but yeah, that's what they look like. He's the gentleman that we've had to get after to come in and get a building permit twice now.
Next one is parcel number 03-2001-719-4. New pole barn, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommend approval. Next one, parcel number 02-2000-902-A. New pole barn, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommend approval. Next one is parcel number 14-00-07-973-E9. New shed, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommend approval. Next one is parcel number 04-05-02-068-7. This is also 2 cabin vacation rentals, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommend approval. Is that it? One more. Next one is parcel number 08-2005-920-C. This is a new manufactured home, no subdivision, no floodplain, recommend approval.
Kind of initiating a new policy on these where when we're out looking at property, if we see something that's going up and there's not been a building permit applied for, we're making contact, which we've not done in the past. So kind of put a stop to this, trying to sneak it by. So, any questions? Can I get a motion to approve the building permits?
Make a motion to approve.
I second. I second.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Nothing under old business, new business, approved payment of bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bill list? Any questions?
I make a motion to pay our bills.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, intergovernmental agreement by the County of Union and the City of Anna regarding the provisions of communication and dispatch services. This is a renewal of their contract. I'm not gonna, you've got a copy of it in front of you. City of Anna's agreed to it and the fees and so forth, so, any questions? You have anything to add to it? Okay. Make a motion, we approve the intergovernmental agreement by the County of Union and the City of Anna regarding provisions of communication and dispatch services as presented.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item is approval of raffle license, Save Them All Animal Rescue. We got this late after the fact, and it's already happened, so it is what it is. So I make a motion, we approve this application late.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, Werewolf Lake Fire Protection District, appointment of Randy Lambden. His term expires on September 30th, 2026. They're asking that he be reappointed to that board. Anybody have any thoughts or whatever? I make a motion, we approve the new term for Randy Lambden. Will expire the first day of September 2029 to the Wolf Lake Fire Protection District.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Fix?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, local agency engineering services agreement, Friendship School Road. I think this is normal stuff.
Well, so back when Jeff was here, he executed an engineering services agreement, for Friendship School Road Bridge. And basically it was to look at the possibility to replace the wood deck bridge out there with some culverts. And Roundtable Design looked at that, I looked at their results and was not comfortable with the outcome that we would be able to replace that with culverts. And so, this is basically a supplemental agreement to do a full bridge design, to replace the wood deck, the existing wood deck bridge with a full, bridge replacement. So we can move forward with full bridge replacement at that location.
Okay, what kind of time frame are we looking at if this is
I'm
approved?
hoping that we can get it done and that will be our next bridge replacement after Bauer Road. So I'm hoping we can get it done and that will be our next one. We've got the Mount Pisgah Bridge and the Mill Street Bridge on the bridge bundling, and those two are gonna be taken care of with the IDOT project. But I'm hoping that the Friendship School Road Bridge will be done in time for, to be the next bridge replaced with TBP. We also have, the Werewolf Lake Bridge, in design, and that one is nearly complete. If that one's not done, we could do the Werewolf Lake Road Bridge, with TBP as well. But we also, I've also heard that there's gonna be another round of that local, project funding, like we got the money for, Lake Road last year. And I'm planning on submitting that, Werewolf Lake, road bridge for that, because it's done, this year for that, and I'm hoping that we'll get funding to get that bridge, taken care of with that funding, so, if everything works out the way I hope, we'll have, Friendship School Road done and taken care of with TDP next year, hopefully.
Okay, very good. Make a motion, we approve the local agency engineering services agreement, Friendship School Road as presented.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Harville,
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
We have nothing for executive session, right? Okay. Other business?
Yeah, I do have something that I would like to bring up. Recently, when I was at a county engineers meeting, I was made aware of a grant opportunity through the U.S. Department of Agriculture. It's a community facilities grant. It is, you can apply for it to build community facilities, and there's requirements for your population and your income, your median income requirements and stuff, which I think we need. I've filled out the application already, it's ready to go. It would require, and the facility that I have filled it out for is for the garage and the salt dome that I had in the master plan that I put together before last year's budget.
Okay.
This would require a local match, participation, and, the money that we have in our building fund that we were gonna use for the,
Office building.
office building, it would require, that money that was set aside for that. But it would essentially provide the additional funding to take care of the cost of construction of the garage and the salt dome for so it would be a $600,000 project for the cost for the local share of $270,000. So, we wanted to bring it up to you guys to get the authorization to go ahead and apply for it. Don't guarantee that we're gonna get it. As a matter of fact, I think it's a long shot, but I do know that Perry County got the same grant a couple of years ago for a garage and salt dome. And so I think that if anybody has any connections to Mike Frost's office, might be worth a call to see, because that's who we're submitting it to. So.
Okay.
And did you say this grant is not open right now? You just want to have everything ready so when it does open up, or it is open?
Well, it's open all the time, but the girl that I talked to at the USDA said that there's no funding currently for projects right now, but their fiscal year or their funding will be, their fiscal year, the funding will be allocated, like sometime for this program will be allocated, if it's allocated, will be allocated sometime in October. So if there's funding available for it, then they should know in October. So I want to get it in so that my application's sitting there when they find out if there's funding in October, they've already got it. So.
Well, this isn't something, on the agenda to vote on, so,
No,
I'm assuming you're gonna submit it, so.
I think she's just looking for your approval
Rest
that
of-
if she
Yeah.
does submit it and get it, then we would have to use that money we set aside for the building,
Yeah.
tax that for the match.
Will that take all that money the way it's written?
Pretty
Yes.
much, yeah.
Being a match, that's a good deal.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's, we got a lot of new equipment sitting outside, so. We don't have too much luck getting many grants, so. but, okay. Appreciate that. Okay. I've got one thing to add too. Have been kind of berated, like a couple of you, the rest of you have been in person and over the phone about SHOP. And that we, as a board, we're not doing anything. And, I don't know what else we can do except what we're doing. Made our voices heard, and I was extremely pushed to reach out to the governor by one person. And so I did. And I don't know if any of you have ever tried to call the governor's office, but you can't do that. There's 2 phone numbers and neither one of them they answer. Imagine that. But anyway, so I sent basically an email professionally. I don't have it in front of me now what I said, but just asking for consideration, told him who I was, the chairman of the Union County Board, and blah, blah, blah. And basically asking for some consideration and correspondence. I've given you all a copy of the letter I got back. It's obviously an AI generated letter that everybody in Union County that's reached out has got, according to what I'm hearing. But I just wanted you to be aware of it, that I did, and this is the response I got. I'm not going to read the letter because it's stupid. It says, "Dear Max," like we're pen pal friends. "Thank you for reaching out to my office about concerns. I truly appreciate your willingness to help make Illinois a better state by offering your unique perspective. I appreciate you taking the time out to connect with me and help make Illinois a more inclusive and prosperous state for all our residents." So I just wanted this on record to the public, that the board reached out to the governor's office. So,
At least you got a letter, Max.
yeah, okay.
More than I did.
Dear Max letter.
Yeah. Almost like Dear John. So anyway, I wanted it on public record in case anybody else in the community says anything to you, other than contacting Trump. I don't know what else to do, so. Anybody have anything else?
Wednesday, we had our annual public health inspections, passed my colors.
Good.
Good for another year.
I do have a few comments to add to the chairman's comments about reaching out about the situation at SHOP. I'll start off by saying this is a very complex situation that's more than just an issue for SHOP mental health. It perfectly displays a major issue across the state of Illinois, which is the absolute failure of the Illinois Department of Human Services to do what it's established to do. That is to take care of the unwell people in Illinois, as well as many other things. Specifically regarding SHOP, the Department of Human Services has announced, as most folks are aware, that there's going to be a major reduction in availability for beds at SHOP. Over 100 beds are expected to be phased out of SHOP in the coming year or a year and a half, I would say. That is nonsensical. to say the least. I could say other things, but there's no need to. I will just say that it defies logic, reason, and all math that this decision would be made. I have been for the past 3 weeks or so actively engaged with every individual I can talk to at the state level, fellow prosecutors, attorneys, individuals interested in the Department of Human Services as well, even the federal level. There has been a major swell of support to push against this decision by the department. I would just say in making that decision, the chairman or the secretary of the Department of Human Services, just quoting from the letter sent to the folks who are out at show, states that there is a greater need for mental health services in Northern Illinois. Right now, across Illinois, there sits anywhere from 150 to over 200 individuals in our county jails who are supposed to be in the care of the Department of Human Services because they are having a mental health issue that makes them unfit to stand trial. There's another 100 people behind those waiting to be assessed to be admitted. This has been common practice and the norm for the department for years now, and the problem is getting worse. It's not getting better. To send a letter out to the only state establishment that serves the southernmost region of this state, saying that you're going to essentially reduce it to a shell of what it could be and should be, it again defies logic, but it also places our communities at risk across the southern part of the state. It places vulnerable people at risk in our community, for which Union County has one of the highest populations of vulnerable folks in the state, given the friends and neighbors that we have living in Scylla homes across our county, who rely on places like Chauffeur when they have crisis. This is unacceptable. It's, I think it borders on, well, I won't speak too far out of bounds, but I will just want for the public to know that there is a great deal of effort being put out against this decision. I myself have been talking with others, rallying support from other state's attorneys, of which I've not found one state's attorney who did not agree with me that this was a poor decision. We are looking at all possible remedies that we might pursue at law, in the courts, or otherwise, while also doing everything we can to leave the door open for the department to take a look at this, for the governor's office to take a look at this, because I don't think they really understand how bad this situation is and what's at risk. The time is running short on them to make that evaluation, but I believe that there are certain people that have been having conversations at the higher government levels to try to make that conversation at least put this in front of someone who's going to decide if they're going to talk with us or not about it. We're waiting to see what happens there. However, if we see what happens here with what we did with things like the Safety Act, which again, this county, on behalf of the county, myself, we sued against. The government still went through with that on their policy. If that is the situation, I have already talked with folks and am prepared to pursue any legal action we can to try and block this decision in the courts.